You know, I've spent a lot of time spreading myself too thinly and learning lessons the really, really hard way, that you can't please all of people all the time. And you have to establish what it is that you want, because you're going to be the one doing the work, which is why it's crucial that you get specific. What is it that you want? What are the end results? But what's the process going to be? Who are you going to be working with? What are you going to be offering them? What life experience and wisdom do you actually have to offer? And the thing is, it sounds like a really scary thing to do, because oh my God, I haven't got anything to offer. And of course, you know, and I know that it's not true at all. It's just about how to translate it. It's about how to express it to an audience. And if you've got a solid and specific end goal in mind, well then all of the hows, they work themselves out, and you can start to actually learn how to play with the process. All the people with big followings that that I interact with, that I follow on Twitter, they all admit the same thing, that even if they have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers, that there are tweets that they'll put out that won't land, that they won't get any engagement, and there's no particular reason why. They can't explain it. But always in the back of their mind is, what am I offering? What am I offering? What am I offering? How am I being of use? Am I getting the job done? Am I finishing things? That's what being specific actually allows you to do, rather than trying to do, again, as I have, try and do 1,000,001 things and try and focus on, you can't actually focus on them, but try and focus on all of these different things all at once. I'm not saying you can't have hobbies and passions, but your main vehicle, the thing driving your life forward, always keep that at the back of your mind. And of course, to hold it at the back of your mind, you have to know what it is. Again, you're going to be doing the work. Nobody else is going to be doing it for you. And sometimes it can feel really difficult to keep yourself motivated if things aren't working out the way that you would like them to. But what I realise about myself more and more, and it's quite severe sometimes, just how much of a perfectionist I am, how I'm trying to neaten things off at the edges all the time. And honestly, it's so fucking exhausting, because it's so pointless. There is no right or wrong way. There is only your way. Because you're a unique human being with unique skills, a unique opportunity to help people. And I think we also have a fear about getting specific of, there isn't enough time for me to focus on this one thing with all of this other stuff that I want to do. But believe me, that decision fatigue, that agony that you're not going to pick the right thing, guess what that is? A gargantuan, an enormous and pointless waste of time. Because you keep going around in the same circles. And the thing is, I've always known that I want to be a confidence coach to people. I've always known that I want to help people communicate really effectively, to use their authentic voices. That's what I have always wanted to do since I set out on the entrepreneurial path, and actually even before that. So get specific. And it doesn't mean that you have to make a huge song and dance about it, buying the really expensive journal and buying the silver plated pen or whatever. You can do those things if you want, but it's not actually necessary. What is necessary is that you have a clear strategy, that you have a clear focus on what it is that matters to you, and you know what matters to you, but you hide from it. So don't hide from it, face it head on, And write it down if you want to, but keep it here. Keep it here. Let it drive you forward. Don't be afraid of picking the wrong thing, because it's just actually about getting stuff done, of starting something and finishing it, because the principles for whatever project it is that you want to do are all exactly the same. But you just have to decide, and you have to go for it, because time is always running out, but you have time in order to do all of the things that you love. That is what life should really be like.